Welcome back to my garden. I cannot believe we are already in mid-August. The summer is going by way too fast for me. I am loving this August temperature. The days are warm, the nights are cool. I've been spending as much time as possible enjoying my back garden. It's definitely a space that is an extension of like my inside space, and I've been loving everything back here. I've made a couple of changes, of course, and I added quite a bit of new items to the garden, and I'm absolutely obsessed. But anyhow, so I'm going to show you, edits, updates in my garden, and also, we'll talk about some things that I have planned for back here. Let's get into what's new in the garden, and then afterwards we'll talk about, some of the things that, I have planned for back here. So we'll start here, which is my mixed border, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my God. Okay, before we get to this border, how much do I love this pot? In a couple of videos back, I said like this is a tie between my container in the front. No, this is number one. This is number one. I love her. I love her. And 2 weeks ago, I came out here and there were no buds on the petunias, and so I had a case of budworm. I got BT, Captain Jack's BT, sprayed it, and now it's like nothing happened. Love the Vinca vine, love the Angelonia. I will replicate this, even if it's not in the same color, but I will replicate this every year, okay, because it is that darling. Okay, so let's get into the mixed border here. I cut back the catmint a little bit. So I didn't cut it back like I did, at the beginning of the summer. Now I'm just trimming around the area, and so that it doesn't get too wild. So it's kind of like a mix of new blooms and faded blooms, and I love it for this time of the year. Here we have our big leaf hydrangea, Ariba. I love this. I love this. I purchased this from Home Depot, and they were completely to a crisp. This one and this one. This one was always, in really great condition, and I love how the new leaves have come out, and I cannot wait to see their blooms. I know I might not see the blooms, this go around, but next year I cannot wait. They are a reblooming type of big leaf hydrangea. They're from Proven Winners, so I have them here in a full sun condition. Now the tag did say full sun to part sun, so we're going to be putting that to the test. Have some lovely penstemons flanking the middle hydrangea, and the yellow Poquito Agastache, butter yellow Agastache is like, it's just here for it. My cone flowers, these are the powwow white cone flowers I absolutely love. This is my dahlia that I got from the Botanical Gardens. I did cut it back quite considerably, and it's doing awesome. It's responding very well. It was kind of overtaking this entire area, which is a good thing, but I did notice that like some of the leaves were getting a little bit of powdery mildew, so just to give it some more air circulation, I just kind of trimmed back on it. The Gara, Steffi Gara. So this is what I love, Steffi Gara, especially around the bird bath area. It just creates this whimsical, butterfly-like effect around there, and I love it. Okay, this is our winter gem boxwood in the background. All right, so these are two new additions right here. This is Flowerful Smooth Hydrangea from First Edition. I was at Lowe's and I wanted something for back here that would, you know, kind of complement this back hedge over here, but wouldn't compromise the walking area. And when I saw them, I was just like, yay. And we had a couple of heavy downpours, and yeah, they withstood the test. Even when I'm watering back here, I don't have irrigation, so I water overhead, and they've stood the test. I love it. I love them. So Flowerful Smooth Hydrangeas by First Edition. I'm already in love. I'm already in love. And of course, my knockout roses, yellow. Love those. This little one right here is a limetta. I had taken the blooms off and defoliated quite a bit because back in June when we had the 3 days above 100, they really took a scorching, and they're leafing out. I love this peony foliage that's, you know, behind. The peony blooms came, they were glorious in the spring, and this foliage left behind has been definitely giving here a nice little statement. New additions to the garden are these millennial alliums. I had a jewel tone penstemon in this area, and I wasn't loving it. It was flopping, you could never see it. And unlike, you know, this penstemon right here that really complements the other plants that I have here and goes well with the color scheme, that jewel penstemon, you know, really wasn't doing it. And I was at my local garden center, saw these millennial alliums, and I was like, yes, that's it. So I got two to flank my miniature, not so miniature, butterfly bush. This butterfly bush is a dwarf variety chrysalis from Monrovia. I absolutely love it. This is its second year in the ground. Most of all the plants and shrubs in this area are either first year or second year shrubs. The two roses have been here the longest, and of course my weeping Japanese maple, I believe that's waterfall. Those were here for quite some time, but everything else is just like a year or two old and have filled in wonderfully. Okay, so I love the it just looks like a painting, and how could I not highlight the oh my god, my brain just salvias, there you go, the salvias. And I am so grateful because I did not, you know, these two blue penstemons, I purchased the Rose Marvel online, right? I don't know why, you know, eventually, like when I went to the garden store, they're like, the Rose Marvel salvia was like all over the place, but anyway, and I was sent the wrong salvias, okay? But these blue salvias, I don't know exactly the variety, because again, I didn't purchase them. I was, you know, purchasing these Rose Marvels that have kind of petered out. I cut them down to the ground, and they've come back beautiful. I love this foliage. I might get a few blooms before we finish the seasons, but I love what it's doing there. But this blue salvia is just gorgeous. I cut it down, it comes back up. I cut it down, it comes back up, and it is so beautiful. So I am very happy for that mistake. All right, these are my soldiers. Okay, right here, this lining here. I was thinking of putting something like along, like in between, but we'll see. We'll see. Right now, no plans for that. We'll just keep it like this. So this area here is very different from my mixed border, and this is more about like evergreens and different foliage types. I love this area especially, well, I love it year round, but the fall is like everything here lights up. The viburnums turn like burgundy. The clethra is going to turn like a yellowish color. Even the oak leaf hydrangea. So this area just transforms in the fall, and the winter time, and I just absolutely love it. So let's go. Okay. Yeah. This is a Weigela, dark horse Weigela, and I'm so happy about this gardenia. So I planted this gardenia here in early spring. I got it from Proven Winners, and it is hardy to my zone. I am in Brooklyn, New York, zone 7B, and it's hardy down to zone 7. I was so sad when I first planted it, because like for the first 2 months it was just yellowing and falling out. It gave me like 2 blooms, but all the buds fell off of it, and guys, look at it now. It has double in size. When I purchased it, it was like maybe half this size, and I love the glossy green leaves, so thick, and I'm just so happy that I didn't get too frustrated. I did get a little frustrated, but I didn't, I'm happy that it's still here. This is a something drift. It's gonna bloom white in the spring. I was thinking of either getting more or just dividing it in the spring and then putting them along the rock area, kind of creating a little border here. I'm not sure. Just, daydreaming. This ajuga is so beautiful. I love how it filled out over here, spilled over the rock, which is exactly what I wanted. And I can't wait for the spring again, for it to bloom its blue blooms. I love it. And here we have our oak leaf hydrangea. I'm so happy that it's in this position, and it looks to be, pretty happy. And I don't see much browning. So it's in a full sun area, but it gets protected. So right now it's about 8:30 in the morning. At about 10, the light will be on it, and about 3, it's back in the shade. So that's full sun, and it's been handling it. Look at her, y'all. Look at her. Look at her. I am so happy about this Japanese maple. So in June, when we had those 3 days of 100, all of what you see that is red was just completely scorched, and I defoliated it. Hope I'm saying that right. Took off the leaves just from like here. I didn't take it off from the actual branch. Just clipped it on here, left the stems in place, and new foliage came out, and it's just beautiful. So this is a bloodgood Japanese maple. So happy that it bounced back, and I just love it. And the fact that like some of the newer foliage, it's has that burgundy color, and the older ones that didn't get that much scorch is like a green color. It's just so beautiful, just so beautiful. Okay. And we have a ruby spice viburnum. Love that one, love it. The clethra, the white variety. I forgot the name of it, but it's a white variety, and I love it. I'm gonna keep those blooms up. I really do like how those spent blooms look, so I'm just gonna keep those. The 2 Mugo pines are so awesome, and my blue star junipers are also so awesome. So everything back here, similar to my mixed border, is about 1 or 2 years old. 1, 2, 3 years old. The junipers have been here longer, and my gold mop cypress, of course, have been here much longer because they're very mature, but everything else has been here for like 1 or 2 years. Oh, forgot to mention. So I wanted to put something in this area. I'm not fully committed yet. I might change this out. This is a rose bush. What is it again? It's a pink blooming rose bush, low growing. It's about 1.5. It's a drift rose. There you go. And so we'll leave it there. but I might change it out. I plan on putting 2 other pots there for like a trio of grouping of 3, so that's to come. But I love how this area is forming. And y'all, I love these baskets. I love these planters, okay? And sometimes, you know, when you start off with something, you have to kind of tweak it to get it just how you like it, because in the spring I had tulips in here, loved it. And for the summer I placed some calibrachoa along with alyssum and bacopa, but it wasn't quite hitting the mark. So I switched out some of the calibrachoa and placed some larger petal petunias, and it wasn't quite there. Was at Home Depot, saw these, and you know, decided to add it on. The name is escaping me right now. I eventually took out the calibrachoa, and now I love it. These had also a case of budworms, because the other reason why I was like, oh, it's not really doing anything, it only had 1 or 2 blooms. It's not until my other one was completely decimated that I was like, oh, that's most likely what's going on with this. So I started treating these planters as well for budworms, and they are now glorious, okay? Love them, love them, love them. So I have them 2 flanking my stairs. Absolutely love these, and I'll most likely replicate some type of, you know, like this. I really do love it. I really do love it. So we're coming into the woodland area, and new to this area are these 2 Astilbe. These are Deutschland. They have like white, creamy white blooms, so excited for that. And look, again, name escapes me, but I left those blooms on because I think they were so adorable. Their bloom stalks are not too tall, and I love this lavender, so I'm gonna just leave that. It's a proven winner variety. Name escapes me. And we have our ferns, our autumn fern, our Mighty Mouse hosta over there, and these are oh my god, I tell you guys, I know all the names. The minute that I hit play, everything goes out of my head anyway. So, but this is the woodland area. I'm plan on, you know, continuing to kind of bulk this area up, because I love this effect. I love, you know, being able to kind of be in different parts of the garden and have different vistas, you know, views that I just love it. I just love it. So anywhere that I am is just, you know, a little extra stuff. So we are walking to my favorite hydrangeas. These are the quick fire. These are the little quick fire hydrangeas, and I just adore them. I just adore them. So these 2 are smaller than this one. I had uprooted them to kind of like line it up a little bit better, and subsequently had to damage some of the roots, but they've bounced back pretty lovely, and I am so loving it right here. I love it. And you see, we do have the cool nights, so these are changing a lovely pink, and I love them. I love them. All right, so let's just do just a little small panoramic view around here. Try not to move too quick. And so, you know, when I come down here, I feel like I just entered, you know, a little park, and sit here, enjoy some coffee, some time with my kiddo. So let's go up the stairs onto my terrace balcony garden. Love this rose. Yeah, so I think this is, I'm comparing the Drift Rose to this Olivia Rose Austin. I just love it. It shot out new flushes. I actually recently took out some of the spent roses. I love it. I love everything about this rose. I love everything about this rose. I am very happy that I took that one. My containers are so awesome. I had cut down the Angelonia and I'm so happy. Little new shoots are coming up. Love the alyssum and I love the calibrachoa combination in these two little pots. Alyssum is a must-have. Alyssum is a must-have. It's such a great performer. And my dwarf lilac little plants here, my proven winners. And this is not supposed to be a reblooming type, but 2 weeks ago I had gotten some blooms and there are spent now, but I was so excited. I was like, what? It only occurred in this one though. This one during the spring gave me a flush, so you know, the other one I guess was just catching up. The geraniums and this little mint just acting as a little accent here. Just love it. Okay. And what is this again? This is a little giant arborvitae and my little boxwood over here. Love it, love it. Love this view. So let's go back downstairs and let's talk about some of the plans that we have for the autumn and on. So for the fall, there's not going to be that much change because I can't get myself to kind of like, you know, cut back too much. So I'm just going to kind of leave the garden be. Some of the pots I'll change out for some more fall, you know, types of plants. So much to come. Yeah, but I absolutely love how the garden has, you know, come together and has definitely become a space that I love to be in. Sometimes we can kind of live in our minds in the future and forget to enjoy like the here and now. So back here, I have been very intentional about being present, you know, and just, you know, instead of like, oh my God, what am I going to do in the fall? What am I going to do in the winter? What am I going to do? Just enjoying it for what it is now. And yeah, so thank you if you for viewing my video, for watching my video and walking through my back garden with me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed showing it to you. And again, thank you for all the lovely comments. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And yeah, so hope to see you again and have a great day.